Today I want to talk about an app I'm using and some musicians may want to use it. It's called Moises. So we're going to open it. Now, before we get started on how to use this, a couple of things. One, it's a paid application. You can download it for free. You get a 7-day free trial. They have two plans. One is the premium plan, which is $5.99 a month, and if you pay it on a monthly basis, that's $72 for the year. Or if you pay a one-time payment, now I got it on Black Friday, and I got it for $40 for the year, and it automatically renews. The other is the Pro version. The Pro version has a lot more options in terms of what you can download and the type of tracks that you can put the music into, and they're all high fidelity. And the Pro paid subscription is $30 a month, or $360 for the year if you go by months, or $300 an annual payment. So take your choice, and you can see which one best fits your needs. When you open the app, on the left-hand side is your selection pane. If we go to Profile first, this is all of your information. In the upper right-hand corner, you have the gear. Open that. These are all of your selections. So let's go to chords first. You have basically three types of chord selections. You can say display chords or not, simplified chords, and the notation is standard. If you hit that, you have two choices, standard or real book jazz. Whichever one you need, select it. Next is autoplay your song. I have that set so that once the song is uploaded and you bring it into the app, once you tap on it, downloads it to your device. After that's a 6-track separation, it'll automatically begin to play. Play all songs, I have that turned off. Default audio separation. Now here, if you tap on this, you get to select the type of tracks you want separated. So if you select 4 tracks, you have vocals, drums, bass, and other. And then, of course, you have the hi-fi version, which is your Pro version subscription. And you go down and down and down and select the ones that you feel best fit your needs. The one that I selected is lead guitar, rhythm guitar, vocals, drums, bass, and other. That's my default. So whenever I load a song into Moises, it will upload it, separate it through AI, and then bring it down into my song list. Free up device storage. Now, I haven't gotten to this yet. Running out of storage space on your iPad or your phone, you can go in here and you can manipulate that. The next is your account information, notifications, reset password. You can invite friends, you can see what's new, follow us, all of that information. I don't particularly use that. I use this in a very specific way. So these are my default settings, and you go to songs. This is where you can add a song to your list of songs, obviously. You just hit add or on the right-hand side. Now, these are your default options. You can import a song from your Files app, from your camera roll. Now, you might say, well, what's the camera roll got to do with a song? If you have a video that either you recorded or you found something on YouTube, a song that you can't find in the iTunes selection, you can record the video and it will store that video in the camera roll. You can use the camera roll here, tap on it, and then it will bring that video in and separate the audio file from it. You can record. Now, that green dot on the record is indicating that I have not allowed Moises to use the microphone on my iPad. So you would have to make those adjustments. The one I use most often is iTunes. Now, here it says your local song purchased on the iTunes store. So in other words, if you subscribe to Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever else is out there, Amazon Music, whatever, it will not import a song from those selections. That's because you don't own that song. You're only basically renting it. And then when your subscription is over, you no longer have access to that song. Whereas if you purchase the song then it is always yours. Go into iTunes and purchase a song. So now here's how you put a song into Moises. I tap iTunes, and then you have all these different selections you can play with. I usually use recently added. So what I will do is I'll go to an album that I've added, that I've purchased. That's the key word there, is purchased. So if I tap on this new one, these are all of the songs that I've purchased on that album. So let's say I want to do Hungover. You just tap on that plus sign. It will then upload the song, puts it in your song list, and you see that it's processing, so it'll take a few moments to process. When you tap on it, it will then download the individual tracks after they're processed, and then will store it on your device. Now, once you do that, then you really don't have to be connected to the network, because the song is on your device, and you can then play it, and we'll see what you can do once you bring the song up. So let's say we'll do, we'll wait for this to process, or maybe we won't. We'll go to Girl Who Drank Wine. Now here it's going to begin playing the song. See? We'll stop it. Now, some of the features you have here. You have your chord notation across the top. If you look down below the play button, you'll see those 3 notes. If you tap that, you have several different types of notations that you can use. So if you use this one, it will separate it out by bar. If you use the second one, it comes across the top. So you have those 2 choices there. And notice you have the individual tracks below. So you have your vocals as your first, drums, bass, guitar 1, guitar 2, and other is your notes. Now, what you can do with those slide bars, you can adjust any of the volumes you want there on playback. So if you're playing the drums, for example, along with this, you can reduce the noise. And raise them lower than whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4 there, that first icon. That's going to give you a count in, and you can set it for whatever you want. When you're using it on stage, it will give you the count in before the music starts playing. The metronome, this is telling you that what it did when it analyzed the song. It says it's 72 beats per minute. Now, what you can do here is you turn that on, and when you hit the playback, you'll hear the metronome. Now, if you're pumping this through a PA system, of course, you'll hear that click track through the PA. But for rehearsals, this would be fine. So if you came in and you did 4 count in, and then you came back to the beginning and hit play, you'll see. So you hear the click, you hear the lead in, and you're there. Now you can adjust the volume of the click as well. You can do on a half beat, double time, whatever you'd like. And you can adjust that as well by hitting the plus or the minus to reduce it. You can turn it off, and then of course this is your back, play, forward. This other one here, this is going to change your key if you want to lower it or raise it, whatever you'd like. This one down the bottom, this is going to show you the lyrics. If it found the song, and it'll do the lyrics. So you can have the chords across the top if you're playing guitar, and singing, you have your lyrics right here with you. So if you hit it and it starts counting it off, So you see how it'll sing the words off, and it'll highlight them as you're getting to each word within the rhythm of the song. You can also, the last one is a loop. You can do the loop. How I use this, being a drummer, what I'm doing here, this particular song, it doesn't really have a lot of drums. So if you take something that so you see, now if I'm playing along with this, I can totally mute the drums. Whatever I want to do, that's how you can edit anything. And you can put them at whatever volume is most comfortable for you. Any one of these. So if you're, if you're out performing and you're a rhythm guitarist or vocalist, what you could do is you could route all of the other tracks except the vocal track, and then of course you could sing over it. How I use this is I will use this to bring in a song. Now my ultimate goal is I'm going to export these tracks and import them into Logic Pro, where I then will record my drums, muting the original drum track, and then mixing it down and then bringing it into Final Cut to do a video. Once you have the song, and also the last icon down here, the scissors, if you have say a video that you've loaded and you have some silence in the very beginning, in fact, I think I have one here. Let's go back and go to this song, Still Got the Blues for You. So if we hit that, you'll see that so far we hear nothing. And it doesn't come in until about 15 seconds in. 18. If you hit cut, right, and you see right now it's at 19, but if I can move this left bar in to, let's say, 15. Hit the play. If you have blank space, either at the beginning or the trailing piece of a song that you're bringing in, you can trim either end. So that's good there. Then, up at the top, on the right-hand side, you have some other stuff. If you want to change the chords, notation, you can do that here. The download icon is the down arrow. Hit that. Separated tracks or audio mix. You can take your choice. I use separated tracks. I download them as M4A. I hit export. It exports those tracks just as I've edited it. Then I say copy. Now once I have that copied, I can take it and put it into, let's say, a file, desktop, and put it right in there. And then from there, I take those files and I load them into Logic Pro. And that's pretty much how you can use this application for band rehearsal, learning new songs, all of that. Take a look, see what you think. And also, if you go out to their website, it's moises.ai, and you'll see all of the other features that they have available for you. Now, the nice thing, once you load the song into your iPad, you can turn off your Wi-Fi, and when you're out, it will continue, it will still play. If you're at a venue and they don't have Wi-Fi, or you don't have a Wi-Fi connection, or if it's spotty, whatever, as long as the song is loaded onto your iPad, you can still continue to perform. All right. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know. Thank you very much.